breaking news right now is the NTSB is about to give an update on their investigation into that deadly crash between that American Airlines flight and the military helicopter in Washington, D.C. We are monitoring the news conference. We'll bring you any new developments out of this as our coverage continues over the next hour. And now at 5:30, we continue to highlight the lives lost in this tragedy. Flight attendant Ian Epstein was one of 5 people on board who have ties to the Charlotte area. Channel 9's Joe Bruno spoke with former passengers who described Ian Epstein as comforting and entertaining.
Yeah, Joe, people don't often talk about all these interactions with flight attendants like this. He made a real impression on people.
Ian Epstein was the kind of flight attendant you just never forget. And over the past 24 hours, we've heard story after story about how Ian made their flights memorable.
Are you posing?
Piper was fussy and her mother, Lizzie Jacobson, was nervous. But Ian Epstein came to the rescue.
He offered to take her, and I was like, sure, go ahead, take her. He didn't walk too far away from us. He just stood really close and honestly held her for probably 25 minutes.
Never in a million years would she expect to connect with a flight attendant like this. But she says Ian was 1 in a million.
Everyone had masks on because it was the peak of the pandemic, and he just kind of really quickly slid it down, gave her a smile, and was just like, it's not always going to be like this, and you're going to see everyone smiling soon.
He comforted and he entertained.
Music, because it's going to be loud. Is this not what you had in mind, Kenny?
He was just cracking jokes the whole time.
Alexander Goebel flies just about every other week, but no one stands out like Ian did.
I fly alone by myself on almost every flight that I go on, and it felt like I was flying with somebody, really. It truly did. Kind of like a companion, like a family member.
He says he'll never forget Ian's sales pitch for the American Airlines credit card. You can see why.
There's only one reason to fill it out on the plane, all right? It helps Cammy and it helps me. Now we're both trying to win a white Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited with a moonroof.
Goebel had that video saved and was planning to post it when Ian won that Jeep Cherokee. His heart sank when he heard the news of his passing. But he wants people to know that Ian was special, and he has no doubt he made the final flight for the 60 passengers special too.
So the way I look at it, after figuring out he was one of the flight attendants yesterday, it was kind of comforting to know that chances are they were having a good laugh on their final moments, and that he provided that to them. So he was on there for a reason, I feel like, for sure.
We hope you enjoyed our hospitality. Marry one of us and you'll always fly for free. Have a great night, everybody. Stay safe. We'll see you next time on American Airlines.
And Ian Epstein's LinkedIn says he was in the top 5% of all of American Airlines flight attendants for approved applications for that credit card. And with a sales pitch and personality like that, you can see why. Reporting live outside the airport, Joe Bruno, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
I'm sure he made a lot of nervous passengers feel so much better. Joe, thank you. Again, we're following the latest on this investigation. That news conference with the NTSB should be happening soon. We'll share any new developments that come from that here on air and tonight at 6 and online.